Hey everyone, it's Eddy Sanchez, and I'm back with EWritesPodcast. Today I'm going to be talking about writing, how I got into films. If you're into that kind of stuff, stay tuned. All right, guys, let's get into it. So I wanted to make this quick video so I can tell you guys a little bit about how I started, and maybe it'll help you if you're starting out as a writer, as a filmmaker. Maybe you want to be a cinematographer, you want to be a screenwriter, or maybe you just want to work behind the scenes. You want to be a PA. Whatever you want to do, I'm here to give you tips on it. And that's the reason I started EWritesPodcast, so I can talk about the film industry from my experience, and I can also talk about things like writing, which I've won a few competitions, and I can give advice on that. So where did I start? I started off as an actor. You're going to notice that a lot of people started off as actors. Who's that famous director? Alfred Hitchcock. I always see him in all his films. I don't know if he started off as an actor, but I see him in all his films. Like I saw him in the films. He passed by or there's something funny. But anyway, I started off as an actor. I realized I wasn't passionate about it. I was okay at it. I did join the union back in 2006, so I was decent at it, but I didn't have a real passion for it. I kept going. I did it for a few years. I modeled. I did a modeling job for Walmart. It's like a dad. And after that, I decided I wanted to go behind the scenes. I wanted to go see what it was like to film the people in front of the camera. I didn't want to be in front of the camera anymore. I wanted to be behind the camera. So I went to film school. I went to film school at Digital Film Academy in New York City. It's no longer around. I think it went under. But it was a great film school. They teach you cinematography, lighting, script writing, all that good stuff. I learned a lot. And after that, I still couldn't get a job. So I decided to start writing. So I started writing my own scripts. I was like, okay. I started entering competitions like film festivals, okay? Through Film Freeway, Coverfly. There's a few film platforms that you could enter in film. I'll put the links down below so you guys can check it out and enter film festivals, which will help you. And when I went to film festivals in person, I attended them, I met people. I remember somebody asked me to work on a project with them because they saw me. I was like, hey, do you want to work on a project? And I was like, sure, why not? And then all of a sudden, the next thing I know, I'm a producer. I'm working on a bigger budget film, and I'm producing, and it was great. But you don't stop with one job, right? You have to keep moving, because if you want to make a living at it, you have to work several jobs just to make a living at it. So I really didn't like the feeling of it, right? So a few years after producing and executive producing, investing in films myself, I wanted to move on. And I started going into the news side of it, right? So I went into a nonprofit, which I'm still currently helping out with. It's Divided We Fall. I help out with new stuff, helping to get articles written. Anyway, I wasn't satisfied. I was like, okay, I need something that's going to pay me all the time. So I went back to school. So I've done a lot of school. I went to film school, I went to regular school, and now I'm in grad school. So I have a lot of school. So it's not easy just saying, hey, I'm a producer. No, I have a lot of training to go along with it, okay? So you do learn a lot as you go on film sets. You can learn a lot from editing on YouTube. You can learn a lot of stuff on YouTube, and I recommend it, but there's no replacing real schools. Real school is the best way to go. Anyway, so right now, I decided the best way to move forward, while I'm in grad school, is to give people tips. So I started EWritesPodcast, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys writing tips. I'm going to give you guys behind the scene looks. If I go to a film premiere, I will get you guys in there, and I'll show you what it's like behind the scenes, things like that. If you're into those kind of things, make sure you follow me. My podcast, I'm going to put a link down below, as well as my YouTube channel and all my other channels, Instagram, and all that stuff. If you're into the film industry, if you're into horror writing, I'm your guy. I try to be very honest and very sincere. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff, make sure you follow me. It's free. Why not? All right, guys. I will see you guys on the next video. Hopefully you learned something. Thanks for watching. All right. See you next time. Bye.